Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of GamerCade. Today I wanted to talk about some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer info that I come across. There's been some information like rumors and speculation, but I come across some pretty cool stuff that is accurate, not rumors or speculation or anything of that sort. So I thought I'd bring this to your guys' attention. And Call of Duty Black Ops, I enjoy those Call of Duty games. You know, the Black Ops series, Black Ops 1 and 2 are pretty awesome, and some of my favorites of the Call of Duty franchise, especially when it comes to multiplayer. Now, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan, and I don't play it all the time. I'm not, you know, a try-hard, as they call them. But I do play Call of Duty, and I enjoy them quite a bit. Some of the campaigns are pretty good, too. And I did enjoy Advanced Warfare, one of the many few, right? I know a lot of people didn't like it because of the boost jumps and whatnot, but anyways, we'll save that for another video, and we'll talk about the campaign, some info for that in another video of Black Ops 3. But I got this info from a Redditor. His name is Driftor. He recently got his hands on the multiplayer mode of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 at Treyarch, and he shared some details about the experience. He says, stressing that the version of the game he played was pre-alpha, and that much can be changed now in the game's release later this year. Driftor notes that many of the facets of the game are now being adjusted, balanced, removed, added, etc., and that the final experience may be different to the one he played, but all the core systems are in place. He says those attended played the game at a steady 1080p 60 frames on PlayStation 4, while the campaign mode was also available on PC at 4K 60 frames. Now the frame rate and everything is kind of expected in the 60 frames. Call of Duty's always ran at that, and I believe it even ran that way on 360 and PS3 if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of expected. He doesn't mention anything of screen tears and any issues like that. The game's always ran pretty smooth on any platform really, unless for some reason your PC struggled to handle the game. So then I can understand that. He goes on to discuss the movements within the game. He noted that there are no more than 2 stories on any map, meaning vertically and gameplay is limited, and 90% of gunfights were ground-based. So that's good to hear, because if there's, you know, people speculating about the boost jumps they seen in the preview for Black Ops 3, you know, it might have worried them, because if they were not a fan of Advanced Warfare. So majority of everybody that was playing, it could change because millions of people are going to be playing Black Ops, you know, day one. So it just really, I guess, depends on the player. Who knows how many people were actually there playing with him. But he said 90% of the gunfights were ground-based. So he's saying 10% were in the air and whatnot. I'll go on and read some more of this for you instead of rambling on. He says, while it's possible gunfights while moving, aiming micromanaging buttons became difficult. Jumps are slow, and he says those in the air frequently lose as they are floating target. So they're more like hovering, they're not really like shooting across, and you can kind of do like a double boost in Advanced Warfare. And he goes on to say wall running and sliding are set to be much more effective, and Driftor says the game feels somewhere between Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare. So maybe he just, from what I get from him, he's saying that the boost jumps pretty much would mean Advanced Warfare style, but it seems like you're more floaty, so you're a little more vulnerable, so you gotta, you know, pick the right moments. You would want a boost jump, it seems. But that sounds pretty good for me, because I enjoy Advanced Warfare. I don't know about you guys. And he says, thrusts don't accelerate as much as they did in Advanced Warfare, so that's a plus for anyone that didn't like Advanced Warfare. And jumping is both slower and lower, on a scale of 0 to 100, with Black Ops 2 being 0 in move speed, Advanced Warfare being 100. Black Ops 3 is probably about 65 to 70, he noted. So that's good. I mean, I don't know, I never really had a problem with that, so it sounds pretty good to me. It just sounds like you have to choose when to thrust at the right moment and you know, be aware of your surroundings, and if you plan to do so, then you know, it must count. But it says weapon customizations, attachment choices were truly insane, more than ever before. Driftor added, didn't like a few aesthetic choices, facial animations in campaign. There is a blast suppressor type perk and a few other perks. 3 choices were very weird, not bad, but just odd. Driftor doesn't provide detail on what. Well, hold on, let's see. Driftor doesn't provide details on what was quite so odd about them, however. Maybe Driftor wasn't allowed to, you know, give so much information on the multiplayer, just a few things here and there, because they do want to have, you know, some information for a later date they want to explain. E3 is coming up shortly, so I guess we can expect more news about Call of Duty or anything Call of Duty around E3. And I'm sure Microsoft or Sony, I'm not sure this time around, who will show off, or maybe they have some kind of surprise Activision does, you know. So I guess we'll have to wait and see with that. I don't know if they'll have any kind of trailers or anything coming up here in the near future, but I could be wrong. We might be able to see some. I know they will have a multiplayer trailer sometime. My guess would be sometime around launch or E3. We'll see some. I'm sure we'll see some multiplayer footage around E3, and then we'll have more of an idea of how the game is going to work. Me, mainly, I'm excited for the wall runs, and the boost is a little exciting. Like, I'm a big fan of Halo, so I like jumping high, and Advanced Warfare was a pretty cool game. And I felt it easy to move and, you know, get targets from jumping higher and spinning around and whatnot. But I just thought I would share this information with you guys. I know there's a lot of Call of Duty fans out there, a lot of Black Ops fans, and a lot of people that are looking forward to Call of Duty Black Ops 3, multiplayer in general, not just campaign. And like I said, I'll have another video for that and give you some info on that. But yeah, leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think of this. I'll leave the article, the link of that down below so you guys can check that out as well. This is GamerCade. If you didn't know, now you know. You guys take it easy. You have a good one.